Good day, my lovely subscribers. I hope you all are all doing well. Good day, good morning, good evening to every one of my subscribers from all over the world. I hope you all are doing fine. So today is International Day of the Girl Child. So as a feminist and a women's rights activist, I felt the need to put out this video and just share my own, my own contribution to International Day of the Girl Child. So today we want to celebrate the girl child. Women, we want to celebrate the female child and women all over the world. I really thank God for creating women. We exist in this world for a reason. We are here to encourage ourselves. We are here for a purpose, just like men are here for a purpose too. Women are also here for a purpose. So I want to highlight on the purpose of women and what we can do in this world and what we can do for each other. So first of all, I'll start by really acknowledging the fact that women have done a lot in this world. I have to acknowledge a lot of things. I have to talk about the achievements of a lot of women. We have women who are scientists. We have a lot of women who have contributed positively to the world development, whether in science, whether in humanities, whether in the arts, whether in music, entertainment, and many other things. And at the same time, so I'm also going to highlight that, no doubt, women have experienced their own form of injustices in the whole wide world, everywhere in the world. It's something that we will keep talking about on this channel. It's something that has been discussed all over social media, all over the world. And my own contribution is that I want to create safe spaces for women to be able to air out their opinions, for us to also come together and create organizations, create any form of aid to women who are disadvantaged all over the world, whether by war, by poverty, by any other societal issues or societal ills that affect women all over the world. But I'm really happy for what women all over the world have achieved. I'm really grateful that there are women who have inspired women like us to want to contribute to the world. And me, myself, I equally have my own things, my own vision, my own ideas that I want to contribute to the world, and gradually we will all begin to see, not only for me but also for other women too. I really hope the same for each and every one of us. Of course, I know it's not every one of us who are ambitious. There are some of us who are laid back, but regardless of that, we continue to hope for the best for every woman in this world. And I really am thankful to every woman who has inspired me to be who I am today. I'm grateful for the ones, whether both dead and alive, the ones who are gone, the ones who are still here with us, and the ones who will come tomorrow. The beautiful ones that are not yet born, even for the young children that we're going to inspire tomorrow, I'm still grateful for them. And also too, I still hope to be an inspiration to them as well, because we need to create more systems. We need to inspire other women to be better. We need to inspire women to want more for themselves. As you all know, all over the world, the way it has been for women all over the world, it hasn't really been like this when so many women have come together to say, okay, let us help women. Let us help our fellow women to achieve the things that they really want. It wasn't always like this. There used to be a time when women were just expected to, just be wives and mothers and just remain like that, and without any other achievements. Now, this is not to say that being a wife and mother is bad. I'm not against marriage. I don't even have any problem with women desiring marriage. In my opinion, marriage is good. Marriage is beautiful. It's good to desire marriage. It's good to desire family. And to be honest, I will still even acknowledge the contribution of women in homes. Aside just contributing to profession, I think I would also love to highlight the contribution of women in marriages, as wives and mothers. That is still good. That is still important, to be very honest, because marriage is very important to build the society. I won't even deny that. We need marriage to build the society, but healthy marriages, that is my own opinion. We need healthy marriages, and we need women who are also in healthy marriages to contribute to society. We need women who are forward thinkers, women who will not encourage their daughters to stay in toxic marriages, women who will be more, open-minded to wanting their daughters to choose suitors, or men who will be, men who will also acknowledge them, who will treat them well, and go into marriages where they will be happy to build a home, where they will be happy wives and mothers, that will bet the next generation. It's not easy, but I know that this is something that has to go on, something that has to happen for humanity to go on. And I understand that there are many women who are wives and mothers, and at the same time who are also taking care of, everything, taking care of their office duties, who are contributing to society positively one way or the other. And I really say kudos. I really appreciate those women, and I really give my kudos to those women, and I really thank God for them inspiring us. And I also hope that there will be more women like me in our generation, in my generation, who will be willing to inspire the next generation to be better women, as whether for the wives, for the mothers, for the engineers, for politicians, for entertainers, for artists, or any other field or profession that as a woman that you are doing, that you are doing as a woman. I say thank you. I say thank you to all the women who have inspired us to be better, who have inspired us to want to improve ourselves one way or the other, who have inspired us to be ambitious, who have inspired us to go for, to be goal-getters, to go for what we want, who have inspired us to not be afraid to stand up for ourselves, who have inspired us not to be afraid to challenge systems that do not benefit us, systems that put us at disadvantage. I also say thank you very much to those women. You are well appreciated. And another thing I also want to point out is that I really hope that, as we advance in this channel too, I really hope that definitely there are lots of us who will be inspired, even by the videos I'm going to share. I really hope that many of us will be inspired to share our opinions and our ideas and come together to contribute to help more women in our society who are disadvantaged, not just in our individual societies, but even the world at large, even in war-torn countries, even in poverty-ridden countries, where there is starvation, there is poverty, women who are not going to schools, women who don't have enough sanitary materials for their periods. And I really hope that all those things, definitely I hope to cater to all their needs, God willing, by the grace of God. And I really hope to inspire many other women who join my channel, not just only this channel, but even every other platform out there. I really hope to be an inspiration to them, just like there are many other women who are an inspiration to me as well. So that is all I'm going to say. Happy International Day of the Girl Child to all women out there, to all our little girls, to all our children, starting from girls to teenagers to to young adults like me, to youths, then to mothers, to wives and mothers, and every other woman in society. I say thank you very much to each and every one of you. Thank you very much to every one of us. I really appreciate us, and I really appreciate the work of the older women for what they have done for us, and I pray that we'll all continue to be an inspiration to each other, and we'll never tear each other down. I really pray that a time in the future will come when we'll never tear each other down, where we'll always be there for one another. I appreciate the ones who have been there for each other, and I really hope that someday that women can come and speak on platforms where, as much as we can hold each other accountable, but we don't have to be so condescending to each other too. At some point, we can be of inspiration to one another without having to be so hateful and condescending to one another. Of course, I'm thankful for the ones who are not doing that. I really admire the beauty of female friendships. I also thank God for our friends, the ones who are there for us, the ones who were there for us during our hard times. I say thank you very much. And I really acknowledge everything about womanhood, all the struggles, everything that we've been through as a woman, childbirth, every other form of injustice, like I mentioned before, but even our own personal individual struggles, biological struggles, like I mentioned, childbirth, period pains, and all those things that women go through that we understand. I say thank you so much, and I really hope that you guys subscribe to my channel so that we can keep discussing about other sensitive issues that matter in society. Thank you very much.